Shut up and sit down.
James Marsden and Gary Oldman in a BMW with a demon penis.
Hey, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And we are having a couple of drinks tonight and surprising each other with movie trailers that the other person has not yet seen.
So, my turn. I have a movie from 2002. And I haven't seen the trailer and I haven't seen the movie, and until 24 hours ago I was not aware this movie existed. But my best friend Willow posted that she was watching this movie, and she said that her technique for finding amazing movies is going through the filmography of her favorite actors. And this one, for some reason, I've never heard of it. It contains a conglomeration of actors that just, it baffles me that these actors came together to make this movie and no one's ever heard of it. And I feel like we might need to watch the movie.
Okay, so you have set the expectations really, really high.
Very high.
There is nothing ahead of us but failure at this point, so let's watch it.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Some people just don't know what to wish for.
Wow. What?
James Marsden.
Oh my god.
Surreal. I mean, this office, the 13th floor of a building that has no 13th floor?
This is the afterlife. And you made a deal with a guy sealed in blood who knew everything about you, including what you were going to say before you said it. Now, who do you think that guy might be? And do you think it's a good idea to piss him off?
What is going on?
6 months to live. Old age. I'm not going out in a hospital. It seems like you know exactly what's gonna happen just before it happens, and it's like you're just fucking with me.
Oh, don't take it personal, kid. I fuck with everybody.
He does. He's Gary
That's
Oldman.
what I do.
He's allowed. Is his penis a monster?
Or absent.
Yeah, maybe. What?
I swallow passion's bitter pill. 1,000 bugs adorn my grill. I drive until I can't see you no more. I jump the bridge and clear the gap. I spill myself in my lap.
Explosions!
Just what you say.
Evil pipe.
Yeah.
So, you've seen the trailer for Interstate 60. What do you think?
I am baffled. I mean, great actors. I mean, James Marsden, I think is awesome. Gary Oldman, of course, is awesome. And especially during that time period.
2002, yeah.
But what the hell was... Like, that was the worst trailer. Like, you couldn't even hear that whole conversation between Gary Oldman and James Marsden in the BMW. It was just like... It was like Comic Sans font on the side of the screen to try to pull you in. And the clips made zero sense. It didn't tell you anything about the movie.
Yeah.
And yet, with all of that, I really, really want to see it. Like, how do you make the worst trailer, which the trailer is the thing that's supposed to make you want to see the movie, and yet they make the worst trailer? Even the name of the movie, why is it called Interstate 60 and not...
James Marsden and Gary Oldman in a BMW with a demon penis.
Any kind, like, it
Yeah.
could have been...
Interstate 69.
Yeah, it could have been anything would have been better.
Interstate 420.
like anything, and we would have watched it. And so I have been like obsessing about this for 24 hours, and I still had to spend 10 minutes trying to find what the movie was called. Even though I was desperate to watch it, it looks awesome, it still took me 10 minutes to remember what it was called.
But also, how does the production quality of this movie look so bad? This was literally a decade after Jurassic Park, well, 9 years after Jurassic Park. How does it look so bad?
Yeah.
And yet, with all of that said, I really, really want to see Interstate 60 now.
Gary Oldman as a ginger.
He clearly is not.
He's one of your people.
No, he is not one of my people.
Is it cultural appropriation?
Yes. Yeah. He's just dressed like a proclaimer. He's not one of my people. I think I recognize the blonde actress in it as well, but it's really bugging me.
Yes, I can't remember her name. She's one of those, like, she's in the 90s. She was in like a ton of stuff,
and is now in just like Sharknado 7 or something.
I don't even think that I can't remember her name. She's really, really good.
I'm sorry, lady, if you're watching this, that we don't remember your
really
name.
Bad with
and
names.
I just
I'm really good at faces, really bad with names.
Yeah. But this must be around the same time that James Marsden was Cyclops in that first X-Men movie.
It can't be far off.
Yeah, it's got to be around the age.
It's not far off when he was in Enchanted, although that didn't have as big
that was
of a hit.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Regardless of James Marsden and his rise to stardom and whether this features anywhere on that rise, Gary Oldman was
And Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Gary Oldman and Michael J. Fox were in a movie you've never heard of.
I mean, I feel like maybe Michael J. Fox has a bit part because he doesn't really turn up.
It looked like
trailer.
maybe he died at the beginning.
Yeah. But Gary Oldman has, I mean, this must be after Fifth Element. And this is nearly a decade after True Romance.
And after Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula was before True Romance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is exactly a decade after Bram Stoker's Dracula.
And nobody has heard of it. How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Willow, I shook my head in horror at the idea of this. But I would like to rescind, I would like to rewind my shaking of the head and just pull it all back because I thought this sounded terrible. Now I still think it sounds terrible, but I want to watch it so bad. Just so bad.
And we love you, Willow, and we are definitely going to follow your lead and go through filmographies of our favorite actors to find incredible gems like Interstate 60. I think you're onto something, Willow, clearly.
Yeah, you do that while I'm asleep. We are literally going to go watch Interstate 60. It looks like it's going to be terrible, but we will tell you whether it is
I think
really
it's a terrible trailer. I bet the movie is going to be amazing. Willow said it was a really awesome movie.
Okay. Willow, you are 1 for 1 with us. We respect your opinion highly, and therefore we are all in on Interstate 60. We will be back, and we will tell you next time.
Peace out, nuts.
Bye.
Shut up and sit down.